we're taking a little bit of a break from the Art of Promises, because I am doing I'm reworking a fan work, right? Does that show? Okay, cool. Um, so this is a fan conlang I made for a friend. A friend's work specifically. You can find it in the description. Starbyte Heores. I am such an intense Starbyte Heores fan. This comic has like maybe 2 chapters so far, but I am freaking losing it over it. Um, the creator, he's talked to me a lot about like the story and the lore and stuff of Starbyte Heores, and I'm so freaking into it. So a long time ago, I've shown this off in the past, but a long time ago, I freaking hold on. So a long time ago, I made this Conlang as a fan work for his like story, right? Like this was supposed to be the thing that all the different aliens came together. This is the international auxiliary language, right? And it's been a while, and I've gotten a lot better at conlegging since then. So he was telling me that he was getting into conlegging for his thing, and I thought that what he came up with was so neat that I am going to sort of like go through and basically rework the whole freaking conlang to match it, cuz I honestly like what he did a whole lot better than the phono aesthetics of this. Cuz don't get me wrong, this is probably one of the most um in-depth conlangs I've ever done. But um freaking hold on. Okay, cool. This is the most one of the most in-depth conlangs I've ever done. The Art of Promise is like exception. So I've got a real soft spot for this one. But it sounds clunky. It sounds clunky. I'm gonna give you an example. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna pronounce this incorrectly. Like I'm not gonna pronounce this right. But here's the gist. Chubs e cyclomancer thwaki dur i thuyaren mansi trena filado dur e floromancer. Filador slir thuyared shiabi thwa plupalu. Chubs yun filado seet Fizzbop limpongo yun ver sun othubima tsilim. I actually think that's the closest I've ever gotten. Um, it looks alien. I guess. My words are dying, but I have a rare opportunity to go through and make this good. So that's what we're doing today. For the next 2 hours, I am making this good. So we're gonna start off with the sound stuff. Again, I'm doing a full rework of this to sort of make it good. So what we're gonna do? Actually, I don't have anything in this one. I'm gonna delete this page, and then I'm gonna make a new one, and then rename this to Sound Stuff, the better one. Wonderful, awesome. So let me drop some examples. Let me freaking there it is. So Ai, oi, oai, aye, mie. Mie is my favorite. I've been saying this under my breath for a while. Mie. Maya, paia, mai, mui, o, pro, spelled weird. Bei, miu, mio, mia. This means yes, good, oh, hi, God, mom, dad, dude, woman, of, dear, my, and then girl, neuter, and boy. So this is the sample I've got to work with. And obviously I'm going to keep sort of the vibe here, because there are some other words that I need to put in. For example, I need all of the sounds in Starbyte. Umbria. What is this? Oop. Polydorian. Or Doria. Vergla. And Fizzbop. So Umbria, Polydoria, and Vergla are the 3 planets that have intelligent species on it. And Fizzbop is the name of the whole galaxy. So these got all the sentient people. And because they're all like aliens to each other, I've got to make this language representative of that. I don't know where Starbyte comes into it, but it's the name of the comic, so I'm going to have that be the case as well. So let's break down all of the sounds we need. We need ah, we need o, we need e, we need the palatal y. I have 2 ways of interpreting pro. I can make it like French, like it's pro, or I could spell it out phonetically, eauch. Pro. I like the sound of that. I think that would work. So, of course, we've got m and p. We also have b. That is the list of sounds from here. Oh, and then ooh. So let's break down this syllable structure. VVV, that's 3 vowels in a row. VCV, that's for aye, mie. Unless that Y there is supposed to be the, I don't care about Grammarly. No, stop. Where's the, okay. I don't care about it. Unless that's supposed to be this. So it could be muye. Which, it definitely has an alien feel. Ayuye. Muye. Beyu. But I don't know. I think the intention here is for it to be ya. Because this is an amateur conlanger. Which, you know, no shade. Honestly, we love to see more people being drawn into the thralls of academia. There is no escape. So, VVV, we've got VV, we've got VCV, we've got CVVV, CVV. There is just V. CC, VVV. C. CVC. And then, okay. So, diphthongs. Lots of diphthongs here. I think that diphthongs and regular vowels are separate categories. Because we've got and then I, right? And then we've got O and I. Oop. And then here, my, pi, and then down here we've got a lot of ia, io, u. So I'm thinking diphthongs are the way to go. That said, we can take these consonants down some because one of these vowels is a diphthong. Now we get down here. This is a CCV, CC, CCV. Or it's actually really just this, because there's no vowel. Umbria, CV, VC, CC, VV. Ia is a diphthong, so that brings it down here. Virgla, so CVV. Wrong again. Very big fan, I'm noticing in these, of triple consonant clusters. Right? Did I get that right? CV, CCC, V, oh, C, V. This one is CV, CC, CV. And then Fizzbop. This Z here, the double Z makes just a singular Z sound, so I'm counting that as one consonant. That is CVC, CVC. So we've got the potential to go up to 4 consonants. But actually this Y here makes an IE sound, so that's really like that. So it seems like actually this makes a vowel sound as well. Poly. So it looks here like we've got 3 consonants in a row. But also keep in mind that those are 2 separate syllables. Those are 2 separate syllables. Poly, door, yeah. Polydoria. So that's just 4 of those. Virgla. Virgla. And then Fizzbop. That is Fizzbop. So, really, this reads to me like a CCV CC potential. Here. And what we've got going on is this. So this looks like to be our syllable structure. These are some sounds that we have. We need to collect all of the sounds from this as well. So, s, t, r, and then I already got t. We've got actually another vowel that's going to be not the schwa, but it's going to be this one. Notice the difference? This is the in amazing, and This is the in cup. Crazy distinction, I know. Whoa. What did I press? How do I get this out of here? Oh, it's Control Shift B. Okay. And then we've already got that. We've got L. Duh. We've got regular V. G. F. And Z. And there we go. This looks like a pretty solid thing so far. Although, so the thing about this chat is all 0 of you right now. No one is watching this. No one will know. Is comment down below if you're watching right now. If you made it at this point. Am I even live? It says that I'm live. Am I just coping right now? Am I just that desperate for attention? It says that I'm live. It says that there's one watching. Hi, one watching. What's poppin'? It says there are no concurrent viewers and no views on my YouTube studio. But that's fine. You're a special one. Anyway, so we got we got the Mancy system. So this is sort of the magic system of this comic. Speaking of the comic, you can find all the links to the creator and his work down in the description. I highly recommend. Very good, very scrunkly. So, all sorts of magic. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 22 different types of magic. Pyromancy, electromancy, terramancy, fluoromancy, hydromancy, cryomancy, aeromancy, audiomancy, alloymancy, magnetomancy, mutatiomancy, psychomancy, allomancy, megamancy, umbramancy, luxomancy, chronomancy, necromancy, stellomancy, telemancy, omnimancy, and dysmancy. So all of these are sort of opposites for each other. I forget what allomancy and megamancy are. I don't know what those do, but I remember writing them down. So here's what we got. In the comic, all of the people refer to these as, like, no matter what language they're speaking, they call it pyromancy. So I'm thinking, because this is a well-documented, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a thing that all of the intelligent species know about. I feel like because this is the international auxiliary language, they would use this to... They would just call it this. And so, in the language, we need to account for them calling it pyromancy. So, we've got to go through and we've got to document all of the... And for some reason, I put all of this at 12. We got to go through the whole list of these as well. So, we've got P, we've got I, we've got R, O, M. We need S. Yeah. Terra. And yep. We need H. Aeromancy is fine. Alloymancy, yep. Mutatiomancy. We actually need The sh. There we go. Asha. Asha. Okay. Shumancy, Alamancy, Umbramancy, we've got that as well. Chronomancy, we need the K. Stellamancy, we've got all of that. Omnimancy. Yep. Next, Electromancy. We need the Unless we call it Electro. No, that can work. We've got that fine. Fluoromancy, we've got F. Yep. Cryomancy. Audiomancy. We do need... No, we don't. We don't need to call it Audiomancy. We can call it Audiomancy. Slight difference, but it's fine. Magnetomancy. Magnetomancy? I think we'll call it Magnetomancy. Which we're already good on. Psychomancy. We've got that. Yep. Megamancy. We're good on that too. Luxomancy. We've got that. Or we can actually call it Luchomancy because we got the X here, but I don't know. The intention is that it's Lux, right? Like light. Necromancy. Telemancy. And Dismancy. There we go. Dismancy. As opposed to the far more powerful Deesmancy. These mancers can get you from across time and space. So this looks like our finished, or not our finished, but like our setup sound. So sorting this into vowels, we've got o, e, u, We're also gonna need so I, U, A, O, and then We've got the plosives p, b, t, d, k, g. We have the nasals m and n. There's fricatives. That's f, v, s, z, and h. Should be... We always could add this. Gra, ra. I think we might. We might, just for the goofs, the gaffs, the sillies, you know? Because this is what we've got so far, but it might not be a exhaustive list, right? This is only a huge collection of words. So, next, we've got the frickin' approximants. We've got r, l, ya. And we're also going to add w. Because I like it. Oh, we need h as well. Although, we could handle hydromancy with this. We can call it hydromancy. Hydromancy. I think that's the play. I think that'll add just a bit of zhuzh, you know? Just a little bit of you know? I think that's what we're going for. And I think that's it. So we can start constructing the table. We've got plosive, nasal, fricative, approximant. It's approximate. Right? Nope, I had it right the first time. Wow. It's almost like I know my stuff. Next. Coming from brain. Work for me here. We've got labial. We have dental. Oop. Alveolar. There's velar. Although, actually, so here's the thing, chat. This language, it's spoken by... No, I remember now. Starbyte's the name of another planet, and there are humans as well. So it's humans and aliens. So humans, right? Humans can make all of these sounds easy. But we've also got other sentient races, like snail cats. Which I love snail cats. Vergla, that's frost elves. There was also another group that I don't remember off the top of my head. But we got to make sure they can speak all of these things. I'm thinking that the sounds like h and g and all of the fricatives and whatnot, because they are snail cats, right? Snails have sort of a radula. It's basically like sandpaper teeth. So I'm thinking that they can make those sounds with that implement. I'm going to assume the frost elves, the Verglins, or the Vergalians, I should say, are pretty much just like regular fantasy space elves. So, humalians, pretty much. They should have the normal, like, speaking features. I don't know. I forget whether the snail cats were from Umbria or Polydoria. I think they're Polydorian. I think Umbrian were like shadow gloopy people or something. I don't know. I forgot. So the way that these sound is going to be different depending on the one. But I'm thinking this is sort of like general application. So we're going to be putting these in slightly different areas, but it's fine. You know. Oh, and then also this as well. So, plosive, we've got p and b, that's fine. Dental, duh. Alveolar, duh. We've got velar, k and g. Nasals, m and n. Fricatives, we got f and v, th and z, sh. Right? I see. The and z are up there, and alveolar. Post-alveolar, though, is sh. So we need to move all of these over one. There we go. N is fine. So these can go across. Right. Okay. Fricatives. In this area, we've got the sh, alveolar, s, and z. Now, because the snail cats make the velar fricatives with their radula, we are going to mark that here with dental by having these dudes in parentheses, much like how w is also velar. So this is actually the dental velar fricative here, much like this is the labiovelar approximate. Velodental, maybe. Because I'm thinking, right? Some people are going to pronounce this as "wa" without the velar component. So, like a word like "y" wouldn't be "y," it would be "y." Very slight difference. And other people might not pronounce it with the labial. They might pronounce it "y," which is just the velar approximate "y." I wonder if we can hear that here. Yeah. Um, but both of those are acceptable ways of pronouncing. They're considered homophones. So this here is also considered a homophone. Okay, there we go. We've incorporated some alien in it. I like that. I like where this is going. We need r, l, y. And because of that, this isn't really velar. This is more dorsal. And I can take this from alveolar to coronal. Right? Am I using that correct? Articulation. Dental, alveolar. Yeah. So, wait. That is wrong. Coronals can be found as segments produced with the blade of the tongue. Among the most recognized are dental, alveolar, palatal-alveolar, retroflex, and palatal. Yeah. So, this is dental, t, alveolar, d, and coronal, sh. Should we have a voiced version as well? J. I mean, we added one for velar. We might as well. Jean. Jean. Okay. And because of that, we can have l be alveolar, and then r be coronal. Because I don't want to make this bilabial, right? Because I don't know if all of the aliens have two lips that move. And much like dental, this is more so front of the mouth. This is using like at the teeth. And then this section sort of does its own thing there. But it's fine. It's chill. We're working it out. We've got this. Here we go. There we go. Nope. Cancel. Looking for this here. Looking for this here. And of course, this here. Awesome, lovely. Just to make this easier on myself, we're hitting it with some of this. We're aligning it like so. All of this is getting this treatment. All of these can go over here. All of these can go over here. We're putting these voiced ones in the corners because they have been naughty. That gets sent over there as well. So, we've got one... Oh, wait, actually I need vowels first before I start assigning symbols. For the monophthongs, we have 6 vowels. So that's going to be open, mid, and close. Open, mid, close, and front, back. Okay. So, open, that is this. Mid, that is this. Close, that is that. We've got this here. We've got this here. We also have this upside down V, which we need to mark as such, and we need to mark that somehow. We'll figure it out. I want to mark this sh with a C. I have always been a fan of representing the alveolar, or the post-alveolar fricative with C. I don't know, it just seems cool. But then we also have, that's the wrong symbol. We also have got this one to work with, and although putting a 3 here does sort of make it look a little more alien, you know what, actually? You know what? I think we'll go with 3. it's silly. Because that's what we're here for, right, chat? A little bit of goofs, some gaffs. I need something... this is wrong. This I'm just considering the whatever rhotic. As in, pronounce it however you pronounce the rhotic in your home language. So for some it's a tap, for others it's approximate. I'm just writing it here because it's... These are not approximates, these are liquids. That's better. Much better. So we need a symbol for this. X. We could Q always. This is an option. Although Q sort of gives K vibes, you know? Lock. You know, we'll use Q. Q is fine. Vowels. Generally, my strategy for stuff like this is to use a vowel that's... Oh, shoot, wait, shoot, darn, wait, shoot. We forgot one of the most important ones. The Y. We forgot the palatal. Frick. How are we gonna fix this? Screw it. L is dental now. Allah. There we go. There we go. I fixed it, chat. We're good. We're solid. Oop. The guy just sent me a photo. This is important stuff. Hold on. So the person who made this comic that I'm doing this fan work for, I'm also commissioning work from him. You too can commission work from him by following the links in the doobly-doo. Highly recommend. Very worth it. Love the art style. Dope stuff. So, right now he's messaging me about the commission that I'm asking from him, and it is very cool. Very cool and awesome. I'm liking this. I'm liking what I'm seeing. After the stream. Alrighty. So, we can get Jay in here. I think maybe. Uh, Y doesn't look good there. Let me just type out the alphabet real quick. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. And I can just, chip away at what we've got. So, we've got Z. Frick. We've got X, we've got W, we've got V, we've got U, we got T, we got S, we got R, we got Q, we got P, we got O, we got N, M, L, K. We might have J, maybe. I. We don't have an H currently. So we might have Q if we decide to use H for the other thing. We've got G, F, E, D, C, B, A. So, here's the deal. We've got 4 symbols to work with. H, J, Q, and Y. I'm thinking to keep with the aesthetics of all of this, we make JB represented with Y. So that gets rid of Y. We still have J, but if I were to use J, I would have used it on the palatal, so that doesn't really make sense. I think here, instead of Q, we use H. And here, because it's sort of like an O with a little bit on it, we can use Q. I think this is the play. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. On that note, I am going to be right back. And maybe YouTube's going to do that thing where as soon as I go to the BRB, everyone's going to flock in. So, hopefully. I have returned. I have returned, and thus we have nerd stuff to do. Man, I just got a mondo headache. I did this out of order, but there we go. Awesome. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, this all looks good. Let me... There. Awesome. So, now we can go about actually doing stuff. Oh, we need diphthongs. Diphthongs! It seems like I, oi, and then ia. Ah, no. Io, you. Ah, frick. There we go. We have ui. Is that it? Me. I think that might be all of the diphthongs here. Uh, pro. This is oh. Oh. Pro. Pro. But that might also just be oh. So I think this is good. Yes. Okay. So this is monophthongs. And then we will have diphthongs here. Or sorted low to high. So I, ia, oi, io, and then ui. Frickin', I can just use the mouse. And you. I'm gonna sort these like this. We've got whoops. And then open, mid, close. There we go. And then I can sort all of these like such. Sort all of these like such. I got this, then this, then this, and then I will also do this here. I got that there. I will merge all of this together. Vowels. And I'm going to do the same here. Consonants. There we go. We've got the phonemic inventory. Wunderbar. So, let's just move all of this out of the way. We can chuck this back up here. Wonderful. I'm going to color this in. Like so. There we are. This one I'm gonna make a bit darker. Not that it'll be much noticeable, but it should come across fine. There we go. And then same here. Awesome. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Next, sound stuff. Frickin', ugh. I forgot how janky this was. So, we've got phonotactics, diphthongs can operate as a single vowel. Max syllable structure is frickin' can I get two? What a subset control equals no. I don't care. I will copy two. You can barely see that. B and then to C. At this point, I'm just gonna write it out. I'm gonna mark this as the nucleus. Cool, cool. Now that that is established, we can go about doing consonant clusters. So I'm going to write out all of the consonant clusters that appear in these words. So we've got Starbyte here. We've got this. And then this will tell us what is allowed and what is not. So, st, star, b. Okay. I'm going to put a hyphen between consonants because I don't know how that changes. So, Umbria is right, yeah, and then Yeah. Polydoria is Polydoria. Vergla. Vergla. Gla. No, it was Gla. Fizzbop. We've got Fizzbop. It wouldn't be Fizzbop. It'd be Fizzbop. Pyromancy. Pyro. Mon. C. I'm gonna just copy this. Te. Ra. Mancy. No, it would be Hydro. Hydro. Let's see. I'm thinking, okay. So this, Bay. This isn't technically a diphthong, right? Because this is, although, actually, maybe it is a diphthong. No borders. This also gets that. This also gets that. We have yeah and yeah. Because all the liquids are technically also semivowels. So we've got yeah and a. Although that does technically get rid of a consonant cluster mia. It specifically attaches to ye. So aye and mie. But it is a semivowel, so I think that works for us here. So aromancy. And then I can mark this with just these. There is technically no dental nasal, so nah. So is not allowed, and no dorsal nasal as well. Other than that, almost all of these spots are filled. So we're just gonna put that there. We're going to put this here. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Final answer. No, frick. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we are good. Cool. So, a row mancy. Oh yeah. No, that's oi. Alloy. Oi. Mancy. Mew. Hey. Shio. Mancy. Mutatiomancy. Mutatio. Tatio. I'm thinking this is more of that there. Mutatiomancy. Taish. Alamancy. Al. A. Mancy. Umbermancy. We have the Mba Mancy. Chronomancy. Crow. No. Mancy. Another we do need to actually mark when there's actually consonant clusters in the syllable. So done so far. Stay. La. Mancy. Omnimancy. Or omnimancy, I should say. Om. Ni. Mancy. I think we're not counting consonant clusters between syllables. I think it's only within the syllable. Because we get stuff like ek, ter, o, mancy, floromancy, l, o, r, mancy, cryomancy, mancy, audio, dio. Yeah, here it's not electro, it's electro. Same thing here. Here, though, it would be alloymancy. So, dio, mancy. I know this is super fascinating, guys. Very interesting. Try not to fall asleep. Frickin' brain dead. Alright. We've got ma, ne, to, mancy, sai, ko, mancy, me, ga, mancy, lux, Luxomancy. So hmm. Necromancy. So ne. Is it necro or is it necro? I think here this is necromancy. And then te. Is this telemancy or telemancy? Telemancy. I think it's we're gonna say it's telemancy. Telemancy. And then dismancy. Dismancy. Okay. We've got st. We've got mb. We have gl. Mb again. Oh, it's between syllables. We have fl. Kra. Xa. I think this is it. Oh, and then no, we already got those. I think having kla, gla, kra, gra, xa, gza are fine. I like having mb, and we'll also have nda. We can sort of do a prenasalized. And then sta and zda. We also need fla. I think this is good so far. Let's, for the sake of phonoaesthetics, we will move this one down. We will move this one over. We will merge this together. We will merge this together. We will merge this together. And no, unmerge. Right? No. No, yeah, it's fine. Plane and prenasalized. We are getting rid of this. Then we are adding back this. And then we are adding this, right? Yeah, because all of this moves over. Dot merges. Dot merges. Dot merges. All of this can come back up. And then we've got that going on. And this. Okay. I think we're pretty much solid here. There we go. Okay. We will have mba. We have nda. We will not have nga. That's the only one we don't have. So all of this, of course. Oh, frick. I didn't mean to do that. All of this gets to be like so. That goes over here. This goes over here. This goes in the middle. These two will also go in the middle. And we will just technically, yep. Oh, frick. And, cool, cool, cool. Awesome. More. So we have, what am I looking for here? What am I looking for? Looking for it is pre-nasalized. So B. Cool, 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 cool. There we go. Mbo. And then here. Awesome. Cool, so that gets rid of these. Those aren't technically constant clusters, those are their own thing. So now we get to actually write out the constant clusters. I'm going to actually color this and this, and then I'm going to clear these. Just so it looks a little better, like over here. Separate it out a little more. Alrighty. We've got f and v. Got st, z. You've got k, g. And next here, alveolar, dental, alveolar, yeah. So blah and bruh, then st, st, zd, and then we've got x, x, and then also cl, gl, cr, gr. This is a sort of choppy list, but meh. Clusters. Just gonna tack this on here. Go. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm painting. There we go. Sure, why not? This is fine. Okay. So we've got the clusters, we've got the consonants. This is the full phonemic inventory. And it only took us an hour, nearly an hour and a half to do. Great, love that. That's so good for us. Anyway, we need stress. So, I, oi, oi, aye, mie, maya, paya, maya, mui, o, proch, bei, mu, mio, mia. So this is a lot. Starbyte, Umbria, Polydoria, Polydoria. So all of these have primary stress. Starbyte, Umbria, Polydoria, Burgla, Fizzbop, Pyromancy, Terramancy, Hydromancy, Aeromancy, Alloymancy, Mutatiomancy. Okay, so this is secondary stress. Or not secondary stress. Post-initial stress. Allaymancy. Or Allaymancy. No, it's Allaymancy. Umbramancy. Chronomancy. Stellamancy. Omnimancy. Electromancy. Fluoromancy. Cryomancy. Audiomancy. Magnetomancy. Psychomancy. Megamancy. Luxomancy. Necromancy. Telemancy. Dismancy. So, all these have initial pyro, terra, hydro, aero, alloy, mutate. Should mark that. That's mutationmancy, umbramancy, chronomancy, stellamancy, omnimancy, electromancy, fluoromancy, cryomancy, audiomancy, magnetomancy, psychomancy, megamancy, luxomancy, necromancy. Okay. We got to figure out what these have in common that give them secondary stress. Not secondary stress, post-initial stress. So, mu, elec, audio, Okay, I have a plan. So, any syllable, its initial stress, unless first syllable has in the onset. Actually, I'm gonna do all nasals. That means this is necromancy, which is fine. I think actually that makes it cooler if it's necromancy. So necromancy. Unless has nasal in the onset. Uh so that gets that, but then this one, electromancy. And because if I make it so that this sound uh oh wait. Okay. Unless the first syllable has the onset, then post initial. Okay. Or unless the second syllable has L in the onset, then post initial. So mutatiomancy is the M rule. Same with magnetomancy. Same with necromancy. So this one has the rest of these have the L rule. This is also that only leaves this one, audiomancy. Hmm. Oh, and then this also has the well actually I can chop this out because the reason that this and this don't have it, or this one as well technically. The first syllable is just a single vowel. There you go. Single monophthong, I should say. Cool, 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 cool. Because alemancy has so it's not alemancy, it's alemancy. And this one, audiomancy. And this one is electromancy because the first syllable, the first vowel doesn't get the stress. So initial stress for for single syllable words, that's not an option. They're stressed always. So that's fine. Um so all right. Cool, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. There we go. Now we have it. Now we can uh I'm gonna ditch all of this. I'm gonna ditch all of this. I can now hmm cool. So now we can get into word stuff with the last 30 minutes. This actually will be the easy part because instead of having to engineer the sound, we can just uh pretty much copy all of this because this all of this is fine as it is. So we're just going to rename this one to the better one. And I'm going to I wonder if I copy this and paste it without formatting. It's just going to turn into this, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just going to copy this then and hope for the best. And it's default. And I'm going to change this back to 10, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. It looks to me like we've got a 3-gender system: feminine, masculine, and neuter. So our diphthongs our diphthongs have gender encoding. Whoops. So eu, eo, ia, and maybe ye and a can also be a thing. Maybe, I don't know. I can't decide the aliens' culture, but what I can decide is how they talk about it in this language specifically. Because I've got plausible I have plausible deniability. This is simply how they talk about it. So we got to get rid of all this stuff. Alrighty. Um, they have a singular, a palcal, and plural distinction or number marking. So nominative. They just have nominative accusative alignment. That's fine. So nominative, that's for consonant final words. Because this would be an extra syllable, right? No, not necessarily. This is not consonant final words. This is uh coda full words. This is coda free words. Coda free and clusterless words. So we can just add something into the coda. So we'll just have s accusative to mark the object. So day. And then for this we will have day. Genitive, meaning of or belonging to. So sandwich of goat. Goat would be genitive. You made it! Welcome! Hi! Congratulations! Notice we saved all of the chat space just for you. Hi, how's it going? Where's Slime? I don't know. Some peeps just got, like, stuff to do. But I can actually talk to a real person about this thing that I'm hyper-focusing on right now. My friend is making a webcomic. I've known about this webcomic for a long freaking time. I made this, sort of kind of garbage language, about, like, as a fan work for the comic a long time ago. It is one of the most in-depth conlangs I've made, except for the Art of Promises stuff. But now I'm making it better. Go check out his accounts in the description. Highly recommend. His commissions are open also. He makes really good art. Freaking, jeez, you are a good friend. I'm really excited. I'm one of the fans of all time. Starbyte Heores. That's the name of the comic. Very good, very awesome. So right now I'm making Conlang. I'm very excited. So this language distincts inalienable possessions from alienable possessions. So sandwich of, so if we just write sandwich of goat, the genitive is marked on the sandwich. And wait, is it? Genitive case marks a word, usually noun, is modifying another word. Attributively. Okay. Possession, Janet's height, Janet's existence. Yes. A wheel of cheese, a group of men, a portion of the food. Okay, so the of goes on the goat. Wait, why is it marked on sandwich? Yeah, no, that was a simple mistake. So this is the genitive. We're gonna bold this, right? But crucially, there's also the dative case. This is the dative. Isn't it, right? Am I using that right? The dative case is a grammatical case used to describe, so gave Jacob a drink. Okay, so it's case for giving, yeah. Into this use, I sent to the man the book. Yeah, so it's the recipient of a thing. Did you do Latin in depth in school? Because it's sounding a lot like my lessons. No, no. I didn't study Latin formally in school, but I know a lot about Latin because it's so commonly discussed in Conlang. Latin is like one of the languages of all time. So, yep. You're gonna notice a lot more Latin influence, with uh past, present, future, perfect, imperfect, all sorts of stuff. I am sort of going quickly on this part though, because I am limited in time, and I'm not extending this to another episode. Anyway, genitive. There's the distinction between inalienable possessions and alienable possessions. So, like, uh, my my dad is an inalienable possession. My relationship to my dad is not something I can get rid of, or I should say, my father. You can get rid of your dad, but you can't really get rid of your father. Like, that's always going to be your father, whether or not it's your dad. Bro, your dad. Why? I don't know. It's just what came to mind. Um, but alienable possession, like saying my tacos, I can be removed from the tacos. The fact that they are tacos has no indication on me as a person, unlike the father. So that's sort of the difference there. Dative is the recipient of a thing. So genitive, I think for plural, we're going to merge the two again. I think that's the play. It's kind of weird with the colors, but whatever. So inalienable genitive, meaning of. We actually have a thing here. Oh, so we have. Oh, someone else is watching. Wonderful. Glad to see more people actually showing up. With 20 minutes left. Uh, alienable possession. No, I think having OB for alienable makes more sense. Hmm. And then we will have mo be this. And for palco, we will have bo. That has significance for reasons you probably won't get until more of the comic is done. But think of it as like a cute little Easter egg. And then for oh here, I think. What do these words mean? What do you mean? What do these words mean? Oh, so this is a compilation of words that I picked up directly from the source material. So I, oi, oi, aye, mie, maya, paya, um, that doesn't look right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Something is up. Something ain't right here. Uh, it's just my. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that's from the source material. These are some other words directly from the source material that, for the sake of consistency across the comic, I have to make sure they closely resemble their English version. So that's sort of what I'm doing. Nah. All of this gets marked like this. All of it, put it in the center. There we go. And then for this we will have that makes sense. And then for dative, meaning like to or belonging to, basically, we will have fef. Well, for singular, I think. What did I have before? Os, osh, of. I think we can just copy that. Although, I actually think having Oz. So how are you getting these endings? I'm making them up. Did you make them up? Yep. Now I'm making a lot of this up as I go, just because it sounds neat. The in-world explanation is it came from one of the source languages. This is an international auxiliary language that a bunch of different aliens in the Fizzbop galaxy are coming together to sort of speak as sort of a galactic standard. It's the Fizzbop galactic standard. So like they'd come from one of the source languages, but I don't have access to any of the source languages because they don't exist. Because this is the language that they speak in the comics. So yeah, I'm making it up. Plausible deniability. Um, Uz, Osh, and or actually, Z, Sh, Z, S, and Sh. We'll go there. And for all of these, then basically how this is going to work. So in a word like my, right? Meaning dude. Is Fizzbop, what is this stream? Not for your book. No, this is for the comic that I was talking about, that my friend is making, which you can find in the description. I am very passionate about this comic. I think it is a very good story. I like all of the mechanics in it. I love the world building. I have been pretty much around since the start of it, and I am a what you would call a super duper mega fan. And this is how I show my appreciation for the work, is by making silly language. So, yeah, I am trying to go a little fast because I won't be making another episode on this. Yeah, I checked it out. What is it? Splatoon and influence, because it's honestly, yeah, he's very big into Splatoon, which is chill. You'll find a whole lot more about the comic, I think, on his Twitter. He's got more of a following on there. I don't use Twitter though, so I had to make a new account just to get the link to it. Funnily enough, and then I'm never touching that account again because I do not use Twitter. Anyway, my point is, for my the max syllable structure is CCVVCC. So this is a CV syllable. I is a diphthong. It counts as one syllable. So it's got an open coda or a free coda. And it's clusterless. So it would go here. Actually, this is the other way around. This should be the case. So if anything has like extra space for stuff, and it's freaking, hold on, brain. There we go. So my has extra space in the coda, so you can throw on de, so my de, or mine de, free, because that just turns it into Well, that would make it another syllable, actually. So maybe duh. So mind. Or mind or mind. Because it's got space for it, right? And even if it had a syllable already, like z, z is able to take on duh as a consonant cluster. So mised is perfectly fine. So that's you would use the first declension for. But for second declension, it would be words like pro. Although actually I do need pr as well. Damn. We'll count this as pro. All right. So for stuff like pro, it has this, right? And h doesn't cluster with anything. So it would have to use second declension, which adds another syllable on. So b, p. And we'll have t here. I don't see the comic stuff. A lot of doodle offer, nothing on the comic. The doodle of it, he posts. I don't know. I don't know. You can look it up. Starbyte Heores. I am uneducated, but do not let that dissuade your search. It is worth it. So basically all of these will have a vowel on them. Oh. We'll have there. So o, mo, bo, po, and dot. As for these, we will have de and nde. For the dative, we will have os, os, and osh. A mo, a bo, a dot, a bo. A day. We will have this be a day, and then this will be end. Cool. 8 minutes left. We better go fast. Friggin' pronouns. That'll put us over, but why not? I don't know why I made all of the text that big last time. I gotta hurry. Yeah. So pronouns differ depending on whether it's nominative or accusative. It does look to be gendered, so I do have to include that. Instead of this here, why don't we instead of inclusive exclusive, we can have it be like here. If we here, let me clear all of this. Unfuse, 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 unfuse. Frickin' And then third person, we'll have the third person simply be neuter, always. So we're going to insert one row below, and then insert one row below, pretty much. This will fuse together. That is already fused. All of this becomes this. All of this becomes, it's this one. Cool. Mask, newt, and then that is the case. And then these are considered neuter, so I'll just combine these two for, yep. I think we should combine all of them for the plural. So, 5 minutes. Let's come up with this. What did I have before? Il, iil, iol, ilitre, ver, pol, opol, pof, book, num, tre, retre, doye, fekra, sli, ilisi, slir, ther. I think if we have be, because EU is feminine, EO is neuter, EA is boy. So nominative, and then accusative has duh. So if we have it be dia, dio, diu, emphatic, we will have adia, adio, edu. Leah, Leo, yeah. Liu, emphatic, we will have Clea, glue, glio, and Cleo. For Palkle. Palkle is more plural than singular, but less plural than plural, if that makes sense. So, a small group. So, this is, plural is like everyone. Palkle is like the boys, you know? So, for masculine, it'd be, I don't want to just put Lias. So maybe Sia, Sio, Siu. Right. And then for the full plural, we will have CA. For accusative, Palkle forms, we have Ndia, Ndio, Ndiu, And then for plural, we have NDA. Second person. This is the you of it. What did I have for second person? Poll. So if we have pial, fuel, fuel. Then for emphatic, we had opal. So opia, opio, opiu. Uckle, we can have pias, pios, pius. Dude, how do you have the concentration span for this? I've been doing this for a lot of years, actually. um, and the previous 2 hours, so I'm sort of just coasting on momentum here. I'm gonna finish this up before I end stream. I would be cooked in the first 10 minutes. It takes practice. The main reason I learned how to do this for an extended period of time was so I could do this instead of doing English homework. So, I was still learning. That was my defense. And now that I've graduated high school, I'm just stuck with this skill forever. Plural. What did I have here? Noom. And that isn't really. If I have bay means my. Oh shoot. Abo. Abo. Okay. MBA. For accusative, what did I have? Was Slime here last stream? Yes. Generative. My brain just died. Accusative, duh. So, TR, TR, TR. Then we can have a TR, a TR. No, stop. A TR. For Palkle, we will have frickin' what did I have before for Palkle? Bulo and Book. Although I had so what if I make this really irregular? So ondit, and this would be undit. And then frickin' frickin' Yendi. Or Yendi. And the third person now. Oh, you stump? Only for a little bit. Third person. So the difference between postulate and obviate is, or right, ox versus ob. No, obviate. More proximate. Yeah. So proximate and obviate. Okay. I'm gonna have gay and gay. Sounds like gay, but it's not. This one's gay though. Sorry. This one's gay though. And for plural, we will have they. Love that Gilbert's your background. For this one is I have a personal. This is my work, if you will, my work browser. I have a personal browser that's all like space themed. But that one has all of my personal searches on it, and you know, I have been openly stupid on stream before, but like the amount of just mundane stuff I should already know that I look up is too much. Down here we will have Shay, and we will have Jay, and we will have for Palkle. Frickin' CA. Why not? We'll have it be ZA. And as for this one, we will have it be gray. For accusative, what did I have here? I marked it with M. So if we have chem, we can have gem. We can have for plockle form. We can have I feel like someone read the video title without context. It would sound like sort of a Enigma code. Maybe. I don't want to have just... we can have it glay. I think glay would work best here. We'll work down the list. We have, Shem. We have Gem. Cloukle. Or Paukle. I don't know why I always say Cloukle. Ndech. We'll just have it Gend. And then this can be Gemb. And as for the plural form, we have the 3 of those. So I think for prox. So you just make it up or follow a specific order. I have sort of a theme here. So, for the emphatic, that's like my versus myself, or I versus myself, me versus my. Final answer. Non-emphatic, me. Emphatic, myself. It adds emphasis to it. So, hey, right? That's irregular. But this is the voiced version of that thing. So it's hey. It sounds more emphasized. There's more effort put into it. Same down here. She. This one. Je. For Palkal, I went. These are fricatives, so I went up G. So it went from he or ge to gay, and then this one went from je to zie. It's aesthetic. I followed an aesthetic pattern more so than an actual like meaningful pattern, because these don't have meaning because I'm making it up. Hem, gend, and we will have Kriye. Nope, that's dumb. That's a dumb sound. We'll have make. This will say there's cultural reasons for it being specific. Dude, fricatives is like your case. Yeah. All right. I think that's all I've got in me. I think that's all I've got. I'm 10 minutes over. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate. Make sure to go down the description, check out the stuff. Bo, he's really awesome. Does a lot of cool stuff. Definitely go check him out. And have a good one. Bye.